Hello and welcome to Sparks, the official podcast or 4K video adventure YouTube channel. My name is Daisy, I'm your host and 4K VA creator. Today, I go back in time and share with you how my fascination for the paranormal started. My first encounter with a ghost happened when I was a child. At least the first one that I can remember. At the time, we were living in a small village far up north. It was a new development, so new house, new land, new street. In other words, no long history of human presence that could have explained the strange activity. It is fair to say that a child has a wild imagination, right? Well, mine was way wilder. I have always been a creative person. Creating worlds that do not exist in this one was my favorite pastime. I was an only child until I was 9 years old, and I was not the kind of kid with loads of friends. So I was able to create entertainment in my own head very easily. My days were filled with extraordinary adventures and incredible encounters in my head. At night, unfortunately, the encounters were far from fun. I am not sure what came first, the presence or the knocking, but both were terrifying. I would go to bed at night and try to go to sleep. Then I would hear knocking within the wall beside my bed. Constant knocking that only I could hear. I would ask my parents about it, and they would say that it was the house settling. But I knew that was not the case. When it wasn't the knocking, it was the presence. As I was trying to fall asleep, I could feel someone beside my bed. I could see a lady's face in my mind. An old lady with long hair standing and looking at me. I knew that if I'd opened my eyes, I would see her. I was too terrified to take a peek, so I would turn my back to her. After a while, she would go away and I could fall asleep at last. I also had vivid dreams. Well, no, not dreams. Nightmares. Horrible nightmares. I would scream in the middle of the night, waking up the whole family. My father, it was always my father, would come and comfort me. He would look everywhere to check if the monster I dreamt about was gone. Then he would tuck me in and tell me to go back to sleep. There was nothing to worry about. I really wanted to believe him, but I knew that the terror was real. I knew that those dreams were just a glimpse of what was coming. Then came the shadow figure. Fortunately, it never entered my bedroom. I could see it at the end of the hallway when I was passing to go to the kitchen. A tall, dark figure was standing there, then sprinted and entered my parents' bedroom. Every time it was the same, as if when the thing noticed me, wanted to hide, and the perfect place to hide was in my parents' bedroom. I never liked that bedroom. It was often dark, empty of warmth, and filled with gloomy feeling. Knowing that a scary creature was hiding there, I never wanted to go in. When I was asked to go fetch something in my parents' bedroom, it was with great reluctance and an almost paralyzing fear. I would do it, running in and out under 30 seconds. As I got older, the activity grew a bit. The knocking, the lady, and the shadow figure remained. Then the strange movement in the house started. I could hear walking in other rooms. In the basement, weird noises like door slamming or falling objects would be heard day and night. I was the only one who could hear those noises and see the figure. My sleep was disturbed more and more by the nightmares and the visiting lady. I wonder if my insomnia, that I still suffer from today, started there because of this. Then, when I was around 12, I started to have health issues. I had horrible stomach problems and I got mono. I became very weak and entered a depressive period. Was it just adolescence or was it more? I guess a bit of both. But I know, because I still think about it today, that the activity in that house had a great influence on me. When I was 15, we moved away and I had a break for a while. I had other earthly challenges to face, such as going through high school and bullying. Little did I know, more would come my way. I will tell you more in upcoming podcasts. But for now, I would like to know, do you have any childhood scary stories? Would you like to share them with me? I would love to hear them. I hope you enjoyed this podcast today. And if you would like to have more, please let me know in the comments. You have ideas? You have suggestions? I'm open to it. Or you can send me an email at sparkspodcast@gmail.com. Thank you for listening, and see you next time for another Sparks.